Hello guys, thank you for visiting my YouTube channel Spanish for English Speakers with Jen. In today's video, we're going to talk about the alphabet so we can learn the sound of each letter as the first step to learn Spanish. So let's get started. So there are two ways to say alphabet in Spanish. The first way is by saying abecedario or el abecedario, including the article, and then we have alfabeto or el alfabeto. So it's important for you to remember each one because most of the people they use both. So you know exactly what people is talking about when they say abecedario or when they say alphabet. So the alphabet in Spanish has 27 letters. Let's get to know each one and let's hear the sound of each one. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Ñ, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Very good. So here we have the 27 letters. And I know that there is one letter that probably this is the first time that you see it, and it's the letter in between the N and the O, and that is called ñ. Don't get scared. You will get to know this letter very well, and we will try to, practice all the time so you can get familiar to the sound. So I will give you some tips about the letters that you have in the alphabet. So the first tip is that the letter Y, or in Spanish, Y, we have two ways to say that letter. The first way is Y, Y, or you can call it Y, Y. I know that the second way is easier, so if it's easier for you to remember the second way that we call it, that's okay. It's like you're going to say J as a letter J. It's just that you're not pronouncing the last sound. Just J. So, one more time. Y and Y. Then we have the letter I. In Spanish, this letter is called Y. And we have as well two ways to call it. Y, Y, or Y latina. Y latina. One more time, if you prefer to call it in the first way, that will be okay. Actually, most of the people will know exactly what you're talking about if you say E instead of E Latina. Then we have the letter B and letter V. They are supposed to be pronounced in a different way. However, when people are talking, they don't actually make that difference. And that's what I put here. B y V se pronuncian de forma diferente. And then we have something that is called digraphs, and in Spanish, dígrafos. It says, unión de dos letras que representa un solo sonido. Ejemplo, CH double L. What it says here is that a digraph is a combination of two letters that represent one sound. Here we have an example of the combination for CH and double L, but don't worry, we will practice how it's pronounced in a later video. Okay, so what we're going to do now is to practice the sound of each letter And also I will share a word that can be used with that letter. Next to the letter, what I put in parentheses was how it's pronounced in Spanish. So let's start. A de abanico, A de abanico. And here I put a little note below that says that abanico also can be said ventilador. And this is just when you're talking about the one that has electricity, okay? Let me read it in Spanish. Nota. Esto es también llamado ventilador. So we can say abanico and we can say ventilador. B de barco, B de barco. C de casa, C de casa. D de dado, D de dado. E de elefante, E de elefante. F de faro, F de faro. G de gato, G de gato. H de helado, H de helado. I o I latina de iglesia, I de iglesia. J de jarra, J de jarra. K de koala, K de koala. L de lago, L de lago. M de mesa, M de mesa. N de naranja, N de naranja. Ñ de ñame, Ñ de ñame. O de oreja or oído, O de oreja or oído. P de pato, P de pato. Q de queso, Q de queso. R de raíz, R de raíz. S de sapo, S de sapo. T de tambor, T de tambor. U de uva, U de uva. V de vaca, V de vaca. If you see here in the parentheses, I put three ways in which you can call this letter. So you can either say the first way, V, the second way, V, and the third way, B corta. However, there are more ways to call this letter in Spanish. However, if you say V, V, or V corta, that is okay. W de whiskey, W de whiskey. And here you have as well two ways of calling this letter. We have W and also W. We have as well more ways to call it, but I just put two ways here. These are the more common ways to call it in my country. X de xilófono, X de xilófono. Y de yate, Y de yate. Z de zanahoria, Z de zanahoria. Gracias por ver este video. Thank you for watching this video. If you want, you can hit unsubscribe so you can continue watching all the videos that I will upload and continue learning Spanish. You can click on like if you like this video, and you can also hit the bell icon so you can receive a notification every time that I upload a new video. Well, so that was it, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.